The Wrangler's just down the street.
Welcome
John's
back
there
to
already.
Fallout New Vegas on the Steam Deck. Hey, Veronica. Got anything to talk about?
What's up?
Nothing. Alright. So, last time, we got to Freeside and we took a look at the Atomic Wrangler. Now, what else do we have? We have the Kings over here. So, let's
Wanna
see
get
what's...
lucky?
Let's see what's going on with the Kings. So we can see, like, if there's any questy stuff we can do here in Freeside before we move straight into New Vegas for the main story. Hey, what?
It's never dull in Freeside, is it?
Okay, whatever. Let's see, we got Pacer?
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Petitioner? Who's the king?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the king. Got it?
Alright, I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
Speech of 60. I'm new in town and wanted to pay my respect.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Well, alright then.
Seems like they got things straightened out in McCarran.
Oh, is this a cybernetic dog? Oh my gosh, look at this. This is cool. Look at him. He looks kind of cool. It's probably not very comfortable. Hello, the king.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
Alright. I was hoping you might have some work for me, Mr. King.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Alright, Mr. Doesn't he sound like Elvis? I think he does. What you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Maybe? Sure.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sure, why not?
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring costs.
Oh, cool, thank you. Let's go, Ronnie. Quest added GI Blues. Let's go ahead and make sure that that quest is activated. Hire a guard named Oris near the northern gate of Freeside.
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Well, let's go. And we'll see how things go for us.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your
Sure thing, kid. Calm down. Don't get too repetitive now. What have I got? Just my riffle. Boing-G. Let's see here. Is the one in white Oris? No, it's this one. The one in the battle armor. Let's save first, because I want to see what kind of armor this is. Oh, it doesn't say anything. Alright, whatever.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Oh, it's Liam O'Brien. Again! Alright, how much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
All right, sure.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter.
Calm
We'll be
down.
heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
All right then.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I don't think that was part of the quest. I think that was probably just because we have a good reputation here. Oh, that's cool. I mean, 11 caps isn't a
To your
lot.
left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Oh, okay.
Up ahead on the next block is where
Stuff
the
we're not
kings hang
even
out.
allowed to sell,
Don't let them
people.
scare you.
Only
They
at
don't
Mick and
outnumber you
Ralph's.
5 to 1. Please.
There he is.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Oh yeah, we've been there. I don't know why. I bet the body card thing is just because you have those random thugs.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
What men? Oh, those guys up there. Okay. Well, I would just go up and attack them, but we're supposed to be posing as a, you know, a innocent, defenseless tourist. If something like that even exists in the wasteland of Fallout.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Okay.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Why'd you run ahead like that?
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts.
Alright.
You're imagining things. Luckily for you, I was here, so there's no reason to get out of sorts.
Let's keep moving.
My thoughts exactly.
So I wonder if he, like, The thug lies still a victim of your recent fight. You could swear there's something odd about it, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Medicine 30 or greater required. Okay. So I can't do a whole bunch of stuff about this quest because my stats aren't high enough. Because, like, what's my medical at? Oh, yeah, medicine's only at 17.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside...
Alright. Interesting. Oh, and report you've learned nothing from Oris. Well, that's not great. How close are we to another level up? Fairly close. Well, that sucks that we don't have anything to report.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Where's he at? King gang member. Maybe he's in a different room of this place? Wonder if it's late at night. Wonder if he's like literally sleeping right now. I hear Rex. Is there maybe a third floor to this place? Got some loud radios in here, that's for sure. There is a third floor.
Seems like they got things straightened out in McCarran now, but we're still seeing a big increase in traffic here. Hey, word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down. I would have done it myself.
Yeah, okay, what am I walking in on right here?
What do you have for me? Oh, he did he? Well, that just ain't good enough. And before you ask...
Alright, well, I guess we just gotta keep doing it. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We got 1,800 caps. We'll hire him one more time. And see if anything changes the second time. And if it doesn't... then I guess we'll have to level up and
What's up?
get medicine to 30 or something. Let's save. I want to see what this does. Science increased by 3. No, but it was just science. Didn't really do anything to science. We're gonna either need higher intelligence or just higher medicine. If not, we'll have to just come back to this mission a little bit later, I guess. I appear to be lost. Ronnie, do you remember what the stairs are that go down? I'm lost. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Alright, it was this way, I think. Through there.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
That's
Mick and
great,
Ralph's.
bud. Who did that? I would never do something like that. So what do we think is going on? Do you think he, like, maybe he, like, hires those people?
I knew you'd be back.
Yeah.
We'll be... I'll keep it...
Alright.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Oh, cool. I mean, that doesn't make up for the 200 we lost paying off Oris, but that is cool that he came up to us again and gave us more money.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
There he is. Is he going to do the same thing again? You know, come up here and say, I'm worried about those people that are up ahead, and then trail off to the side. Oh, he didn't. Interesting.
So tell me, did you really think I'd be stupid enough to fall for this again? One of my men saw you go in and out of the King's place. As much as I hate to lose a customer, It's just unavoidable sometimes.
Trouble.
Oh, interesting. Something different did happen. I'm gonna shoot you. Bam!
Come on.
Got him.
Come on.
I hear... Oh, there's another thug. Hey, do you think this thug likes their head? Because I don't like it. What? Oh my gosh! Holy crap, all of their limbs blew up. Wonder what will happen to this guy too. Let's find out. Oh man. Anybody else? No? Good. Metal armor is what he had. Okay. Let's just loot these bodies. They didn't seem to have anything, like, story-wise. Now what? Well, hopefully he's not too upset about Broski being dead. But that is cool. So I guess you can either figure things out on your own with your stats, or you can do it a second time and then he attacks you. Let's wait until the normal hours of the day and see if he resets to his little easy to get to location.
Seems like they've got things straightened out in McCarran now. We're still seeing a big increase in traffic here.
Looks like that's going to be a no. Well, we got there once, we can get there again. Right? Just don't expect me to have this whole place memorized.
Hi.
There he is. His lady friend's over here.
What do you have for me?
Or it shouldn't be a problem any longer.
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
All right.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use. All right.
Cool.
I'll see you later.
King Groupie. Okay, so she's just like
man,
a
what are you up to? Later.
basic NPC. Yeah, that's okay. Woof woof.
Wanna come back to my place? Got my own mattress.
You get away from me, bud.
What's up?
Sup, man? Let's head over to this fort and we'll see what we can figure out.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
This is the fort over here, right? I think. Old Las Vegas Mormon State Historic Park. Neat. I think we had to come in here last episode, maybe? For something? Oh, yeah! We had to find that ghoul that we hired as a prostitute for the Wrangler in here.
Hey. What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
You know, his voice doesn't really match how old and decrepit he looks. But you know what? Whatever. What can you tell me about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked you, outside of them being big guys?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
Alright. Where you at, Wayne?
It's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did. And anything you could tell me about what happened might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps.
Sorry I could... Hey, wait. I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called it.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Hope what I remembered helps.
Alright. Well, I guess we gotta go back now?
What's up?
Well, we gotta go back, we gotta go back! Backtracking city, I guess. What was that? Weird. Yeah, I wish we had fast travel points for these places.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
But sadly, no such luck. I mean, it's not that far. It's right here. And in we go. There he is.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
The local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Alright. Well, let's go talk to Julie Farkas first. That's the optional thing.
The leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Let's hop over there like a rabbit.
We've got stuff we're not even
Hey, at
allowed
least
to
the
sell,
loading
people.
times are pretty
Only at
short
Mick
for
and
this.
Ralph's.
you know, this PC version we're playing on the Steam Deck. Alright. So I wonder if these are like NCR troopers that are just like abusing their power and attacking people.
What's up?
Is this you? No. No. There she is.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
That sounds like Laura Bailey. It probably is. She's been in a ton of video game voice roles. The king thinks those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Not right now.
Can't help but be impressed with what they're doing here.
Yeah?
Hey, you got a second?
Sure. What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Alright. I'll take you back there.
Great, thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Alright. Well, once we're done with this stuff with the Kings, then we can go do that. And finally tackle the Brotherhood of Steel part of Fallout New Vegas. That's fantastic. Let's look at our data real quick. Talk to Major Elizabeth Kieran and mention Julie Fargus if she is reluctant to help. I'm assuming this is all just in the place where we were supposed to go for this mission. Uh-oh. Well, this is something.
Yep.
Hi, local. You look like death, literally. Well, I guess we just gotta follow these markers until we find what we're supposed to be looking for. Let's look at the local map. There's something here. Let's look up this one first. Is there maybe an NPC up here we're supposed to talk to? Oh, one of the squatter camps in Freeside. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go to different places.
Hello.
Hi, missionary.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
Sure.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz.
Alright.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Oh, interesting. You know, not that I'm going to cheat on this, but I'm going to cheat on this. Alright, President Tandy.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital?
Oh, I know that. It's
Aradesh,
Shady Sands.
Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13? Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
Two-headed bear.
Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Hey there. We hope to see you by the train station one of these nights.
Investigate rumor of free food. Okay. It didn't change my quest, did it? No. Well, I guess we'll just follow this marker and see where it takes us.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Sure thing, kid. Hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's.
Oh, okay.
All your shopping needs.
We'll have to take another route. We'll have to take a route around. There we go. Just wanted to run around in third person for a second. What? Oh my gosh. With the way we stopped there, I thought the game had frozen up. Wow. But no, we're fine. Okay. Not that way either. Is it over this way? Like towards where we went and got that robot? I suppose so. These guys then?
Hold up. What's the password?
I'm here to see Major Kieran on urgent business. Sure.
If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
Cool.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Oh, hey. What is this? Grilled mantis? Interesting. So this is all... Oh, this is cool. Like they're giving away food.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Alright. Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Interesting. This is the same voice actor as, girl from Good Springs. Do you serve food to the locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation.
Alright. Julie Farkas told me to ask.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
What happened?
Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work.
Interesting.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Alright, so what do we have for our options here? So we have return to the king and inform him of the NCR supply drops. An optional, inform the king that the NCR previously sent an envoy to discuss distributing supplies to Freeside. Interesting. Let's go to the North Gate. I think that's closer.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the South Gate greeter without talking to it first.
Okay. Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in...
Okay. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Alright. What's your story, Mr. Hiding Behind a Metal Thing?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but...
Alright. I used to be a courier, but... Okay. Alright. Alright, game. Alright, listen. Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head. When did this game come out? Is this a reference to the arrow in the knee thing in Skyrim? Skyrim was like 2011, right? Yeah, 2011. Fallout New Vegas. 2010. Oh, the plot thickens. Okay. Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head. I wonder if the arrow in the knee thing is a reference to this. Interesting. I wonder if anybody's... Interesting. Really? I don't see anyone talking about that. Interesting.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Alright. That's cool.
All right.
Where are you going? Whatever. Come on, Ronnie, let's go. That's interesting. So I wonder if that... Hello? Who's shooting at who? Anyways, I wonder if I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. I wonder if that's a reference or nod to this in New Vegas of saying, I used to be a courier until I was shot in the head. Interesting.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep...
Alright. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna tell him anyways. That guy clearly was the one that beat up those people.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King.
What?
We've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Will do. The plot thickens. Let's go ahead and save. Just because we haven't in a little bit. Where are we going? This way?
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
Oh, okay.
We got it all at this Silver
I thought that was
Moon.
Wayne for a second. I think pretty sure it's the same model. Oh yeah, it's definitely, given the direction we're going, that's definitely happening at the NCR food bank. For lack of a better word. I don't know what that's called. I've never had to go to a food bank. Like, I don't have good finances.
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
Do you now? But like, you know, I live check to check, but I've never had to like, you know, literally not have enough money for food. Is this happening over here? Did we literally walk right past it? Yeah, here it is. No.
Put your weapon away or we will fire.
Am I gonna have to walk up here and talk to the people shooting? Can't talk to them. Ronnie? I'm not sure who to talk to here. Ah! I'm trying to jump off and it won't let me. There we go. Ah, it's Major Kieran.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Alright, there we go.
Hello.
Yep, let's go and tell him the situation has been diffused. Didn't have to fight anybody, that's good. This is interesting. Because, I mean, we could have killed her, but I don't want to do anything to ruin our reputation with the NCR. Alright. And, you know, this kind of mission is kind of like showing the game's age, because this is very backtracky. It's like, go do this, then pop back here. Then go do this, then pop back here. Then go do this, then pop back here.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, aim whatever you want. If I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little.
Ah, level 17. Alright, what do we want to do here? Science is pretty good. We got 12 points, right? Let's bring medicine up to 30. And let's bring a little speech is already really good. What about sneak? Bring that up a little bit.
Things have been a lot better since you hit.
Interesting. All right. Well.
Hey.
What? What do you want? What? That's what I thought.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those.
All right. About that favor.
Ask away.
So what options do we have? We can... Let's see, we can join the Kings. He can get me into the Strip. Money.
Fine by me. Just remember I owe you one.
Interesting. What do you know about this building?
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
Interesting. Where did you get this robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Is he gonna be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do.
Alright. Is there any way I can help?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Sure. Nothing but a hound dog? Oh, I see what you did there. Sure, let's do that. So we're only 47 minutes into the episode. Let's go to the fort and see if we can fix up Rex.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
Of course you do, kid. Of course you do. You do you. You do you. Is that Julie?
Is there something you need?
Yeah. The king said you could tell me more about his robotic doggo.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
The king brought him here for treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work too.
Alright. Is there anybody who could do that?
There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright. And the... oh boy.
Hello.
The backtracking continues. So now we have to go back and tell him that Rex can be healed. I expected to just get a map marker for Jacobstown rather than having to go back and talk to the king and probably be sent to Jacobstown and then come back and talk to the king again, and probably be sent to the fort again, and do all this backtracking. I mean, I don't mind backtracking. It's just a bit of a thing in the past. Where is he? Is he upstairs again? Let's just pass some time. Let's go out and back in.
What's up?
Alright, fine, I'll go up to the 3rd floor. I just prefer it if I could make this go a little faster. That's all. If I'm gonna have to backtrack all the way here every time, I'd rather do it more
What's up?
quickly. Oh, hey.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys.
Alright, let's see. Julie Fargus said that a man in Jacobstown could treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. You promised to get Rexy here to that doctor?
Sure.
I can't thank you enough. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. He's normally pretty obedient. Second, he doesn't like hats or the people wearing them. That should be it, though. I wish you both luck. Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Okay. I guess I can take
What's
Rex
up?
and Jennifer, or I mean Veronica. My bad. That's I kind of feel bad about that. So I have a sister named Veronica. Well, I suppose we'll just head to Jacobstown to finish this quest for Rex. Kind of makes sense that this would... Oh, wow. Alright, well, I guess we'll travel to Vault 22 and then we'll head over from there. Interesting. Yeah, they're both following me. That's cool. I got 2 followers now. I guess that makes sense. I think Fallout has done that before in the past, where you could have a follower and a quote-unquote pet follower. Skyrim did that too, where especially when they added the Creation Club stuff, so you could get like the specialized animals. You! Stupid Cazadors.
I've had worse.
Hate them. Let's get out of here before more show up. Actually, let's save before doing anything else. How far away is this place? Pretty far. Hold on. What is that? Is that a crater? I think it is a crate. Wait a minute. I think I remember Jacobstown now. Yeah, I remember. I think this is a ghoul settlement. Hang on. How are we supposed to get there? I guess we'll have to take a long way around. There's New Vegas. Well, I guess we're going on a hike. But if it's what I think it is, I think this is a ghoul settlement. Great, more Cazadors over this way. I think they aggro easily, so we'll probably have to deal with them. Yep, here they come. Hate.
Brotherhood.
Hold on. You knock it off. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my gosh, look at how fast my health is dropping. We're saving on a new file now. We might have to go back to the old one because of this. We're losing 1 tick every second. Bro, this is not okay. Okay, it's slowing down now. It's still going down, but it's going down slower. Let's go to data. I see now. Can we get into the follower safe house? No. Alright, so there's a road we gotta take to this place. We saw it on the map, so let's go find the road. And we'll head over there. Alright, I think the poison finally wore off. Is this the road? Yep, this is the road. All right, let's go. And if we find a bed on the way there, we're 100% going to use it. You know, for that free healing. Alright, it's a long and winding road. But it's not a lonely road because we got our 2 buddies with us. don't see anything here. I wouldn't mind if we ran into enemies as long as it wasn't more Cazadors. Because, I mean, fighting them is fine. It's just the poison. What's that up there? There's something over here. But I don't see what it... Oh, interesting. It's a bull. With ram horns. It's kind of cool. Well, you know, if he's not bothering me, I'm not going to bother him. Because knowing my luck, he'll be tanky as crap. And I'll shoot him and he'll be like, that's cute. Rex, what do you see? Oh, it's a mantis. That's cool. It's a dead mantis. I'm not really seeing movement over here. Maybe more mantises? No, that's a bull. Well, whatever. Let's just keep on going down this road. Oh, it's a mountaintop. Interesting. That's what it was. Hold on. There's a bunch of things up here. Mantis. There we go. Caused 10,000 damage with the gun runner's arsenal weapons. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that's the kind of weapon I had. Well, how about that? And you know, I hate to do this to you, but we're going to pause because I need to refill my water before we continue onward. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, so let's continue. It's just another mantis. We'll just move onward. We got 2 followers now to take care of pretty much anything going our way. Man. You know, if any of you here don't follow my main channel, there is an incredibly hilarious way you can play Skyrim with the Creation Club stuff with the Pets mod that you can have literally 5 followers at the same time in that game. It is hilarious. So what you do is you have a follower, and then you go on, you partially do some quests, like the vampire quests, to be able to get Laura Bailey's character in that. If you go to the point where you're in a quest where she follows you everywhere, then you have a follower, and you have her. That's 2. And there's a certain set of ruins you can go through where there's a ghost of a female warrior who follows you through the ruins while you do her quest. And if you leave midway, she'll follow you everywhere you go. 3 followers at the same time. Pets of Skyrim, like 4 followers. It's crazy. This is not a ghoul. These look like super mutants.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Alright, I'm looking for Dr. Henry.
Doc's inside the lodge.
Alright. This is interesting. Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
Alright. What do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
Interesting.
All right.
Alright. What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either.
Interesting. Are there any town rules I need to know about outside of not staring at the Nightkin?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
All right.
See you.
Yep, there's Marcus the Nightkin.
See you.
For some reason, I thought... Are you okay, dude?
Dr. Henry's bleach mark.
You're limping. Alright, let's head to the lodge, I think he said. And talk to the doctor. You know what? I want to look at this place during the daytime, where we'll actually be able to see the super mutant models rather than just, you know, the silhouettes with freaking shadows all over them. Yep, these are Nightkin, alright. They're super mutants, but they're blue instead of green. Alright, Jacobstown Lodge.
Another human. One was enough.
One? Alright. Let me just go find the doctor.
Hello.
Dr. Henry!
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Something's wrong with this cyberdog. I was told to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
Wait a minute, we have to replace his brain? Interesting. So is he even gonna be the same dog after this? What the heck, dude? Well, let's go to the scrapyard. That's kind of messed up. Well, let's head in and talk to, lady.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Dr. Henry sent me. I need a new brain for my cyber dog.
Dr. Henry? Now, there's a name I haven't heard in years. Hard to believe he's still alive. As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me, but Ray is pretty old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon enough. As for the price for this favor, 700 caps sounds about right.
Sure.
Here, Ray.
What? That's horrible! That's so terrible! Here, Ray, Mama's got something for you. It's called cutting your brain out. Oh my gosh! You're terrible!
Hello. So, you're back. Now,
let's just sell things to her for right now. Good. Now I'm making back all of more than all of the stuff. Let me look at metal armor. What was this DT? 12? Nah, I've got better stuff than that. That's so terrible though. Anything else? Yeah, we can give you the 10mm rounds. What do you have? You got a stim pack. I guess I can take that from you. I'll use that eventually. You have any scrap metal? 9? Okay, cool. And I guess that's it.
Thanks.
Let's see. There we go. And we might as well repair the rifle too.
Take care now.
I will. How horrible was that? That was so mean to that poor dog. Like, I'm not the biggest,
Got
you
a
know...
problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
Oh. Are you sure they work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Wherever they are, they want us dead or gone.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do this real quick. How have they been harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Where are they at? Unfriendly persuasion. Let's go ahead and save, just in case we fail a speech check or something. Let's take a look here. I don't know, this doesn't look like NCR attire.
Muties. Our business is with the Muties, not you.
Go away or you'll have to deal with me, and you'll wish you were fighting super mutants!
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
I better not!
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job.
What are you looking at? Whatever. We took care of it.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job.
Alright.
Something on your mind?
You won't have any more trouble with the mercenaries. I talked them out of it.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
Alright. Goodbye. For now.
See you.
This is a neat little town, just like kind of like hidden away. But let's finish what we came here to do. We got a brain, so I guess we're gonna have to put it in. Calamity?
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants.
Hi, what do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the,
schizophrenia.
I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big horner hides and meat for supplies.
Cool. What do you have for sale? Let's see, do you have anything cool? Yeah, I don't have enough for that many stim packs. Sure.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya. Is that Doc Henry? Yep.
Again, you interrupt me. Why?
I have a new brain.
Very well. Show me what you brought so that I can analyze its potential.
The brain is from Ray, one of old Lady Gibson's dogs.
All right, let's see here. Neural pathways look good. Definitely a breed of guard dog. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious in his attacks.
Oh, interesting. So I guess we could get different brains and that would affect Rex's behavior a little bit. Whatever. Go ahead and do it.
Have a seat.
Rex has gained the Faithful Protection perk, increasing his damage. That's cool. Well, we're done with that, and we leveled up again. Alright, what do we want to do? Let's get science to 60. Let's get speech to 70 is good. Let's get guns to 40. Alright, let's see what we got here. Rapid reload. Gain double the bonus from reading magazines. Gain 2 more skill points every time you advance in level. Sure. That'll help us in the long run. Let's go back to Freeside. Because I want to see if there's any new dialogue with the king if you bring Rex to see him. There might not be. I'm just curious. Anything over here? Nope. Is he in here? Nope. Then he must be upstairs. And what's one last trip through this building? Look at this. It's like it looks like I've memorized this place now.
Why, Rexy, you look all better, boy. Good as new. Did my Rexy get a new brain?
He sure did.
You're a man of your word, no doubt about it. Can't thank you enough. If you want, hold on to Rex for a little...
Interesting.
All right.
All right. Yes, I'm sure. There we go. We'll let Rex stay with the king.
Hey, word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Ronnie is enough for our support, so I think it's okay to let Rex stay with the king. He seemed really happy when he saw that Rex was better. So, you know what? That's fine.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, what? All right. Now, let's see here. I could make you care. Hidden Valley Bunker is right here, so... let's go ahead and pop over to Gene's Skydiving. What's over here? It's them, isn't it? Oh, no. It's powder gangers. Ha! Alright, let's quickly dispatch these guys. We're way stronger than we were before. Well, bam! Are they even worth looting? Sure, why not? Ooh, stim pack. That's nice. Yeah, we're right outside Prim again. Is that where we're going? No, 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 no. All right. And we're going to head over to the Hidden Valley Bunker next time on Fallout New Vegas on the Steam Deck.